Good evening, Northern Michigan, and welcome to Week 7 of the high school football season from Jackson Lumen Christie. The 5-1 Traverse City St. Francis Gladiators are going to take on also the 5-1 Titans of Jackson Lumen Christie School. Eric Huffman, thank you for joining us tonight on Next Level Broadcasting. My partner Charles Strail will be in here shortly. In for a really good game tonight. The last meeting, the Titans won 35-0, so hopefully the Glads put that up on the bulletin board and are looking for a little revenge tonight. The series record is tied at 2 wins apiece. That includes the rematch tonight being a rematch of the 2022 state final. And the Glads have lost the last 2 playing Lumen Christie. One change this year, Lumen Christie has moved up a division. They are also ranked number 1 in Division 6 right now. I believe Traverse City St. Francis is ranked number 6 in Division 7. We also like to thank our pregame sponsor, American Liner Systems. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, American Liner Systems have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our freshwater clean and our forest green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today. Lumen Christie Band getting ready to play the national anthem as we get ready to start here. And as my partner, Charles, I believe he's all set to join us for tonight. And Charles, I got a nice matchup of 5-1 teams, and we couldn't help but smile the whole way down about this game tonight.
Well, first of all, I mean, you and I are like 2 chatterboxes coming down here talking about this game, and I know that a lot of players, teams, fans, everybody looking forward to this game because when they started this home-and-home series, this will be the 5th regular time in the regular season that they've met. And it's a great tradition between these 2 schools to link up and battle. Lumen Christie has won 2 of the last 3 meetings, as you alluded to. But, we talked all the way down here, and I know that a lot of people around Traverse City St. Francis are eager to see this game. The Gladiators went on the road on a 4-hour road trip earlier this year in Week 3 to Berrien Springs, came out with a disappointing 28-14 loss. But I think the overwhelming consensus is people are ready to see this team against a very, very challenging opponent on the road again and see what side of the coin they come out with. So I think it's going to be really important to see how this Gladiator team can react to being on the road again in a hostile environment 4 hours away from the confines of Thurlby Field.
Yeah, especially too last week, St. Francis also coming off an easy victory, a 55-6 win up at Sheboygan. So hope you don't have a letdown leading up to this big game. We're going to take a short break while they get ready for the National Anthem, and we will be right back. You are watching Next Level Broadcasting, simulcast on nextlevelbroadcasting.net.
Traverse Catholic Federal Credit Union in Traverse City. We make banking secure and convenient with biometric logins and remote deposit capture. Whether you need loans, mortgages, or credit cards, we've got you covered. Manage your finances effortlessly with our online banking services. Grow your savings with our competitive rates and savings products. Experience the difference with Traverse Catholic Federal Credit Union. Visit tcfedcu.org for more.
At American Liner Systems, they have 3 main goals in mind. They want to do the best possible job for their customers, ensure farm and industrial safety, and protect the environment all at the same time. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, they have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our freshwater clean and our forests green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Excavating has been providing residential and commercial excavating services in Northern Michigan for over 32 years.
Their services also include shoreline work, as well as commercial and residential snow removal. Based in Traverse City, their services extend throughout the 5-county area, but would love to hear from you about a larger project from outside of the area as well. With a goal in mind to provide the best result for their customers, be sure to give them a call at 231-929-9259 or visit them online at popexcavating.com.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Outdoors? Do you like action, being part of a team, and big machines? At Team Elmer's, we're not just building roads and infrastructure, we're building dreams and communities. And as a 100% employee-owned company, we value every employee owner with a commitment to excellence and a culture where everything we do it with heart. Every day brings new opportunities for adventure. Apply now at teamelmers.com/careers and to be part of something extraordinary.
The Grand Traverse Hauling and Junk Removal know how to help you in times of need, whether you are in the middle of a remodel or just have too much clutter in your life. They work hard to clean up your living space in no time, and if you want to tackle the project on your own, simply call them to drop off one of their nearly 24 dumpsters from 6 cubic yards in size and larger. These folks love what they do and love to help you too. So give them a call today at 231-649-5696 or visit them online at www.grandtravershauling.com.
And welcome back to Jackson Lumen Christie. Again, Eric Huffman along with Charles Strail. Thank you for joining us on Next Level Broadcasting tonight. Getting ready for the kickoff between the Titans and the Gladiators of Traverse City St. Francis. Again, two 5-1 teams looking for a big victory on their march towards the playoffs. Again, Lumen Christie, number 1 in Division 6. And St. Francis, I believe, number 6 in Division 7. We'll get into some of the AP rankings that came out this week and talk about possible playoff matches as we get through the night, too. St. Francis looks like they'll be kicking off to start the evening. Sam Wildfawn for the Glads. Back to receive for Lumen Christie. Number 2, Maureen Clay, and number 5, Josh Dumont. Underway in a beautiful evening of high school football, week 7, and here we go. And a fumble on the reception there. He'll take it about the 15. He's down right about the 21, where the Titans will take over 1st and 10.
First and 10 for the Titans. Rouse Bradley on the stop for the Gladiators.
Whoa, and we just had a drone fly by. All right, so I have extra footage here going on tonight. Number 7, Timmy Crowley at the helm for the Titans.
Do you want to make a shout out? First time returning to the Gladiator defensive lineup this year is number 8, senior Charlie Olivier. He'll be playing that strong side linebacker position tonight. Excited to see him back between the lines.
Pitch on first down. He'll get a couple on the play. Looks like Kadale Williams possibly on that carry.
Yeah, that was a nice play made there. Coming in from in the pursuit was Michael Frederick, and he got that one first tackle. Give Williams about 2 yards on first down. Eric, it's going to be critical that the Gladiators can control the perimeter run game for the Titans this evening. If Kadale Williams can get going and get those cutback lanes, it's going to be a long night for this Gladiator linebacking and secondary core.
Yeah, the pursuit to cut off those edges is really going to be important. But let's not forget having that middle linebacker plug the holes, too, and make sure they're not getting up the middle, as they're going to try the middle right now.
And that's Charlie Olivier right on cue.
You got it. And a flag on the play. This could be an interesting game. These teams look like they might have been a little fired up during pregame warm-ups, too.
There's a lot of built-up rivalry between these two teams. I think the Gladiators really feel that this Lumen Christie team gave it to them a little bit with some extra enthusiasm last year in that 35-0 team. And this Gladiator squad, especially this group led by these seniors, is not a group to take light to that. I mean, they're going to come out here and play with everything they've got.
Well, and obviously, with a good team like Lumen Christie and a score like what happened last year, probably bulletin board material and having this date circled on the calendar.
Certainly, as we're waiting for the call here.
Personal foul against the Titans, going to march him back.
So that'll make this a 3rd and roughly 16, call it. 3rd and Albion.
Again, just getting underway here, Eric Huffman and Charles Strail, thank you for joining us on Next Level Broadcasting tonight. We'll check in on some of the other games going on around the area tonight, too, including Charlevoix and Mansalona being another game on Next Level you can check out.
That's going to be a good one, Eric. If you're on nextlevelbroadcasting.net, you can simulcast all 3 games at once.
Crowley, out of the gun, looking to go deep. He's got a man.
Oh, good play made. Nice coverage on the sideline. That was a real well-thrown ball by Crowley. But
Tommy Donahue?
No, it was Braxton Lisinski
Nice.
in coverage. And that was man-to-man coverage the whole way.
Ball kind of
floated.
He had just a little more zip on it because he had him by half a step, maybe a step.
So if you're the road Gladiators right now, you get a 3 and out. The Titans are punting from their own 12-yard line. This is exactly what the coaching staff and Coach Josh Sellers would have drawn up here if you said, hey, here's a dry erase board. Tell us your dream scenario.
Titans punt. Going to receive just inside the 50, and they'll hand it off. Looks like Shepard's going to end up with it on the right side. He'll lose 1 tackle, and he's brought down at the 43-yard line. The Gladiators take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, he was brought down there by Wes Leonard. And, well, first time to see this Gladiator offense out here. They will be playing once again without the services of Eli Bigger, but it'll be Evan Bellinger stepping in at that fullback position.
Saw him in Sheboygan last week. Austin and I, our producer Austin and I, we were up there last week, and he did a great job filling in for Beggars. I'm just going to hand off.
Shepard.
Got Shepard down to the 30. You lose 1, 25, down to the 21-yard line. Nice to sidestep through a little arm in there, shoo one away, and get a few extra yards.
21 yards on the pickup for Harrison Shepard, just following the blocking from the right side. Eric, you and I talked about it, how the 2 right guard and tackle, that's Luke Gorman and Zach Winowicki, are able to work in tandem there. I mean, that was a great seal of the edge. And Shepard, he wasn't touched for about 15 yards.
Offensive lines and defensive lines, I guess for both teams, are going to be a big key tonight. Can you sustain your gaps? Can you create those gaps? And we're going to go right up the middle.
That's Bellinger,
Bellinger up the middle for a sizable gain. We're going to give him about 7 yards.
So 2 straight running handoffs, both coming from the right side of the offensive line, respectively. And the early script for the Gladiators offense is moving the ball well.
And a little bit of what I've seen, they seem to have a little bit of urgency, although they're taking a little bit extra time on a hold now. Not taking too long to get the plays in. We're down to 15 seconds, and they're already getting ready to set. And I think we'll get the defense.
Yeah, that should be going against the Titans. That looked like Andy Matthews coming in from his 3-tech position, encroached, and drew the Gladiators offside. So it should be a free 5 yards and should be a first down, moving the chains for the Gladiators.
All depends on the spot and if you need an index card.
Yeah. And what's nice about that is they can still get a first down inside the 1-yard line. So 10 yards here would put them first and goal from the 1, which is a great spot to be in when you need, a fresh set of downs.
What a beautiful stadium that we're in tonight, too. Yeah, great setup. The field looks great. The play clock even. Second field I've seen this year with a play clock. So, was that Lazinski up the middle?
That was Shepard going right on that straight dive handoff, and it was Sean Walicki on the stop. First only marginal gain for the Gladiators on the ground. So far, if you're just now joining us, recapping how the Gladiators got it down here, it was a 21-yard Harrison Shepard run, and then Evan Bellinger had about an 8-yard run. Then the Titans had a false or an encroachment penalty, and that's where we're at now.
First possession for St. Francis. Yeah, throw the fly. I was wondering if they were going to throw that or not, if they were going to give them time to get back. Well, it looks like another encroachment penalty possibly.
Yeah, and the way that the St. Francis offense works, when the quarterback hits down, all the linemen go down at once. And that's flinching the Titan defensive line right now.
I don't know if you're old enough or were alive when the old Dallas Cowboys used to do the old hitch and they'd get up and then reset themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, they would almost be in a full set, and then they would stand up and get back down again. Kind of the same.
Yep, so that's 2 encroachment penalties against the Titans in the last 3 plays.
And I got my laundry done earlier today, but there seems to be a lot down here in the first quarter of this end zone.
Oh, my goodness, that's the third.
False start against the Glads.
The third penalty before the play. So they'll move it back to about the 10-yard line. But each team may be a little nervous right now. We saw actually 3 accepted penalties so far against the Titans. That's the first one against the Gladiators. The big one that happened against the Titans was that unsportsmanlike or unnecessary roughness penalty, which was the 15-yarder.
And what you'd hate to do is take away points when you had a nice first possession on defense for Traverse City and you're inside the 10-yard line. Is now they try Lisinski around the left, and he is stopped for no gain, maybe a short loss. Yeah, it'll be 3rd and 11.
Yeah, Logan Decker blew that one up, number 9 for the Titans, coming around from his linebacker position. And right now, the Gladiators, if you pick up about 4 yards, you'll be sniffing the range that you want to get in for a Sam Wildfong field goal. I'd say right now you're comfortably in that range. If you pick up 3, 4, maybe 5 more yards here, you feel really good about that.
And, mentioning the kicker, too, we had some wind on the way down, but it is perfectly calm here in the stadium.
There's another encroachment. That looked like it should be called against the right side of the Titan defensive line again, and that's going to push them 5 more yards further into Wildfong field goal range if they're unable to pick up this first down.
Might be a case of both coaches needing to grab the teams together and say, hey, wake back up.
Right.
Get back together. Let's go out here and play some football and see if we can get rid of the early laundry problems.
Yeah, we need a Tide to Go sponsor.
Man in motion for Endres. He's got the pitch out to Lisinski. He's into the 5. Dives forward down about the 3.
Yeah, they brought Harrison Shepard in motion there on the jet motion as the lead blocker for Braxton Lisinski. Lisinski got about 1 yard on the play. It's a critical 4th down now for the Gladiator offense. Looks like they're going to line up to go for it. This is definitely makeable field goal range for Sam Wildfong, but I think this drive right now is about setting the tone early, Eric.
It was a nice job of pulling by the offensive line. If he would have kept out to the right, he might have possibly got a little bit more on that. 4th and 2. Big play here. Shepard going to sidestep, and I don't think he got it.
No, it looked like the Titan defense was ready for that one. It was big number 22, Isaac Redberg, in there. And that's going to turn it over, and the Titans will get it back. That's a turnover on downs for the Gladiators. Their opening possession yielded some good results, but no points, unfortunately. And that's a momentous play for the Titan defense here early in this first quarter.
Yeah, it really hurts not to put anything on the board down there. Now you got to hope your defense can do exactly what they did on their first time out. Crowley going to hand it off.
That's Williams.
At the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's got no one there. He's going to go. He's past the 50. No one's going to catch him. And it's going to be a touchdown for the Titans.
That's Kadale Williams taking it 98 yards to the house. What a swing of momentum here. The Gladiators forego their 3-point attempt, try to go for it on 4th down. Titans stop them, and Kadale Williams says, hey, I'm just going to run this run right back home. And he takes it 98 yards.
98 yards, and it's like the wind blew out of the sails as they were going down the field. The Glad just started, just kind of slowing down, like the wind just blew out, and there was nothing they could do. Great run, right by Williams, and a 6-0 lead by the Titans, which could be. We'll wait for the kick. The kick is up and good with 5:53 left to go in the first quarter. Jackson Lumen Christie leads Traverse City St. Francis 7-0.
And we're going to step aside. We'll be back after this.
Traverse Catholic Federal Credit Union in Traverse City. We make banking secure and convenient with biometric logins and remote deposit capture. Whether you need loans, mortgages, or credit cards, we've got you covered. Manage your finances effortlessly with our online banking services. Grow your savings with our competitive rates and savings products. Experience the difference with Traverse Catholic Federal Credit Union. Visit tcfedcu.org.
Welcome back, Eric Huffman and Charles Strail here at Jackson Lumen Christie. The Titans have taken a 7-0 lead over the Traverse City St. Francis Gladiators. St. Francis had it on a 4th and 2, elected to go for it. It did not make it, and then on the ensuing play, Titans ripped off a 98-yard run for the 7-0 lead. And Charles, how, if you are Traverse City St. Francis, how do you mentally recover from the last, say, 5 minutes?
Well, the Gladiators are a very hardened bunch mentally. This is going to be gut check time for them because they just had an opportunity to score, relinquished it, and then gave up 7 points. So let's see what they can do here.
Like Cam Sellers on the recovery, we have a Gladiator down on the far side. And timeout for an injury.
And as we take a timeout, we're going to show you that highlight run. We'll show you that Cadale Williams 98-yard touchdown because it was pretty impressive. But we'll bring that up right here as we're cueing that. There's the stop on 4th down that got the ball back for the Titans. We'll bring this one back for everybody here. There's this critical 4th down. So the Gladiators, this is as 4th down. They gave it off to the side, and the often reliable right side of the offensive line just whiffed a little bit, and the Titans made a great play in the backfield. And
a great job firing off by the D-line.
I understand. I understand the aggression, and here's that touchdown run by Cadale Williams. I mean, he made one man miss in the hole, and once he got down the sideline, it was him in open grass all the way for that 98-yard touchdown run.
And after that, we'll get back to live action. Ender's going to hand off. Get Bellinger up the middle.
And, right now I think the Gladiators just need to settle in, pick up another 1st down, maybe 2, just like they did on that for opening drive. We saw Harrison Shepard with a nice 20-yard run. Evan Bellinger had an 8-yarder. They were firing off the ball, and they were able to establish those running lanes. Let's see if they can continue their integrity with getting those good gaps in the run game.
And 5 minutes ago in the first quarter, still a lot of game to go. And it's only one play that they've had that's really hurt them so far.
That looked like it was Shepard trying around.
Yeah, maybe a gain of a yard.
Yeah, I'd say, or Lisinski just trying to get into 3rd and manageable here. And it's a big 3rd down here, Eric.
Makes you wonder, will he open it up? Lisinski's looking to pass. And,
yeah, he was
looking at Lisinski, but he really wasn't open. And thankfully it went incomplete because it looked more closer to an interception than anything.
Yeah, he was trying to hit Lisinski on a little corner route. Enders had time in the pocket. just kind of pulled the string on that one a little bit early. He threw it to a spot trying to lead Braxton, which is what you want to do. Unfortunately, that spot was just a little bit too far past the outstretched reach of number 9, Braxton Lisinski.
So on 4th down, Gladiators elect to punt. It's a nice punt off. Received just inside. Oh, fumbled at the 50. And recovered right at about the 50. Titans will take over 1st and 10.
So that's the second muffed punt or kickoff in the game for the Titans. They had the opening kickoff that they had some trouble securing down by their own goal line. And then right there, fielding that punt right at midfield. So the Gladiators catch a little bit of a break because the punt team didn't really have any gunners down there near the returner at that point in time. So if he's able to field that cleanly, he might have had a good return. But so far, the Gladiator defense, now it's time to step up.
And one of your first comments about that defense was getting out wide and cutting off those edges. And obviously 98 yards on an edge run last time. So hopefully let's see what they can do from the 50-yard line. A little better pursuit on this time with the defensive possession. Oh, nice run through on defense.
Big time play. That's what we're talking about.
Nice stop of Kadeo Williams. He's going to be right down for a big loss.
Yeah, and you bet Matthew Rylson coming in from that, he was playing in that linebacker spot. He shot the gap behind the pulling guard and got Kadeo Williams in the backfield for a 7-yard loss. Once again, the Titans trying to get on the edges, though, Eric.
Yeah, well, obviously with success. And you've just seen basically the run game from them so far.
Yeah, we've seen one pass. Crowley's attempted one pass, and it was nicely played by Lisinski on the Titan opening possession. But let's see if the Gladiators can continue to put them behind and down in distances.
Crowley's going to send Williams in motion. That's who he's looking for, and they throw it back for the bubble screen.
Nice play.
They jump over one, and then he's run out of bounds.
I tell you who made that play was Matthew Rylson again.
Great pursuit.
He came up and absolutely blew up the block that Drew Sweeney was trying to come out from his guard position, and Rylson blew that up, and he's made 2 plays here for the Gladiator defense. Right here, boom. That was a great play.
Ran right through that Titan, was able to slow everything down.
And that's what you need on a possession defensively where you just got hit for a 98-yarder. You kind of just got to, find your bearings.
It'll be interesting to see what type of play they have as Williams, who scored the big touchdown, has been subbed out for this play on third and long.
You got to look for the one-on-one matchup. Top of the screen, Cash Kalahar, single coverage versus Lisinski.
Oh, and then fumble on a snap. Good pursuit by the Glads. Quarterback eludes. He's going to scramble to the right. He's pointing downfield.
And he's just going to get brought out of bounds. Yeah, Matthew Kane.
He got trucked out of bounds at about 42.
Yeah, that's Matthew Kane over there. And so far, that was a really good defensive possession for the Gladiators, spearheaded by Rylson.
Absolutely. And way to turn around and have a nice possession after, again, giving up the long run.
So 2 out of 3 defensive possessions for the Gladiators have gone textbook. They had one missed tackle on that Kadeo Williams run, and that's how slight the margins of error are here tonight.
And again, 2 very good teams, 2 5-1 teams. 7-0 could be the difference in the game. You just never know. Titans a punt. Seller's going to let it drop, run away, and just let it roll. Take a favorable Titan roll.
So I do want to make a quick little note here. Special teams for the Titans have not been clean so far. I mean, if we're just reviewing this game in the first 9.5 minutes so far, the special teams for the Titans has had some issues. They've had 2 botched, either a kickoff or a punt. That long snap back to the punter was not clean. That's something that you might want to keep an eye on watching from home tonight, because special teams is that third phase of the game that
just
can oftentimes it can oftentimes make a huge impact one way or another and swing a game.
Endres has his play. He runs in from the side. See what the Gladiators can do from the 5-yard line.
Ball.
Fumble on the snap. Looked like on the handoff exchange. It's still loose.
It's Titan football.
Titan football it is. Looked like, we'll wait for the replay for us, but it looked like on the exchange. Yeah, Endres had to reach out to get the hand out, get the hand up off, and just wasn't able to get it there. And you can't ask for a better turnaround if you're Jackson Lumen Christie. First and goal at the 1. Chance to go up 2 scores in the first quarter. Crowley hands it off to Williams, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Lumen Christie. With a talent like Williams, there's not much you can do, especially from the 1-yard line with at least 3 chances, probably 4 to get it in. Chances are probably good. You're going to get some points and probably a touchdown. 2:14 left to go in the first. 13-0 now. Titans over the Gladiators. Number 50, Luke Knoll is the extra point kicker. The kick is good, and it makes the score 14-0. Titans over the Gladiators.
Has been providing resident
back. You are watching Next Level Broadcasting
for over 32 years. Their services also include shoreline work as well as commercial and residential snow removal. Based in Traverse City, their services extend throughout the 5-county area, but would love to hear from you about a larger project from outside of the area as well. With a goal in mind to provide the best result for their customers, be sure to give them a call at 231-929-9259 or visit them online at popexcavating.com.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
And we're back. Jackson Lumen Christie.
We'll have a replay of that touchdown by the Titans here after this kickoff.
Nice kick and land in the end zone and bounce through the back. 1st and 10, Gladiators.
So here's that run, just right to Kadale Williams, getting a good push from his left side of the offensive line, and
And again, like I said, you're getting 3 to 4 chances with Williams or anybody from 1st and goal at the 1. Chances are you're getting a touchdown. So here come the Gladiators, down 14-0 in the first quarter. Where's your headspace at right now then, Charles, coming out? Again, it's not like you're playing terrible. It's just a couple mistakes have turned into huge mistakes.
Yeah, you can't get it all back in one play.
Ender's going to keep it.
Obviously, you can't get it all back in one play like I was saying. It's about being consistent right now, moving the chains, having consistent gains on 1st, 2nd, and then putting yourself in 3rd and manageables. I think right now they just need to hit an explosive play. I mean, on that first drive, they hit a 21-yard run to Harrison Shepard. The Titans have hit explosives. But when you have teams that are this fundamentally sound, usually, it's about which team can create those huge chunk plays.
Now on 2nd and 9. Handoff looks like to Shepard. Gain of a couple on the play. It'll be 3rd and long.
Yeah, I mean, you get yourself into a 3rd and 6. The Gladiators have attempted 1 pass here so far. 3rd and 6, most likely a passing situation, just given the urgency right now. They really need to do their best to be able to pick this one up. This is a monumental 3rd down here, even though we're still in the first quarter. But down 14-0 after having it on about the Titan 3-yard line, unable to punch it in on that opening possession, and going nowhere on the 2nd possession. So this is huge.
Well, and even if they don't score, you've got to switch field position. Endres up the middle. He's got Shepard. He's to the 50, 45, 40. Leans forward and is down at about the 36-yard line. Nice job, quarterback to receiver.
That was a great pitch and catch. They set that one up beautifully in the backfield. Harrison Shepard just got into the seam of the defense. And that's what I'm talking about, a chunk play. You know, that one was thrown from the 25-yard line, and Shepard got inside the Lumen Christie 40.
As I was watching the replay, the linebackers weren't even paying attention to him as he slipped through and got behind the back judge even for the seam pass over the top. Handoff this time is to...
That looked like Shepard once again.
Shepard once again.
Here's the replay. We got we're gonna cue that completion to Harrison Shepard here, and we got end of the quarter.
End of the first quarter. So after 12 minutes of play, the score: Jackson Lumen Christie 14, Traverse City St. Francis 0. We will take a break and be right back. You are watching Next Level Broadcasting simulcast on nextlevelbroadcasting.net and YouTube Next Level Broadcasting.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Outdoors? Do you like action, being part of a team, and big machines? At Team Elmer's, we're not just building roads and infrastructure, we're building dreams and communities. And as a 100% employee-owned company, we value every employee owner with a commitment to excellence and a culture where everything we do it with heart. Every day brings new opportunities for adventure. Apply now at teamelmers.com/careers and to be part of something extraordinary.
Welcome back to Jackson Lumen Christie. Getting ready to start the second quarter. The Titans lead 14-0 over the Gladiators. Tyler Endres going to hand off to Sellers. He's got the first down and more. He's down to the 20. And nice run. Nice job getting it out to the edge there. Some blocking and nice run by Sellers. We got the replay queued up from before we went to break. Just slip past those linebackers over the top of the official there, and nice gain. Yeah, they were completely looking for the run in the middle, and he was able to slip right through. First and 10 Glads from the 20. Endres handing up the middle. Evan Bellinger in the carry. Decent chunk of yardage on that play. We'll give him give him 4 yards, second and 6. Second time St. Francis has been in the red zone this game. And Sellers the ball carrier on that one. After the carry. First and 10 Gladiators inside the 10-yard line. And don't forget last time they were in here. Fourth and goal from the 2, elected not to take the points and weren't able to get stopped and then gave up a long touchdown on the next play. Hopefully we can get some points on this time inside the red zone. Handoff is to Shepard. Decent yardage up the middle. He'll be inside the 5. Second goal from the 4. Again, thank you for joining us on Next Level Broadcasting tonight. Eric Huffman and Charles Strail here. Checking in on some other games tonight, too. Oh, flag on a play.
Oh, man, if that's against the Gladiators, that's not
Looks
a good
like
time
a procedure.
for a false start.
Yep. And the old dreaded march backward 5 yards, Charles. Every mistake seems to be, if you make a mistake tonight, you're going to get hurt. And 2 big mistakes obviously have cost them so far tonight, and you can't do that against the #1 team in Division 6.
No, you cannot. That's the second false start the Gladiators have had inside the 10. So they're going to have to, it's going to be more challenging now, obviously.
Enders has got it to Sellers. Maybe got a yard before he stood up and then shoved backwards.
Man, this Lumen Christie defense so far, it seems like when the Gladiators have gotten in the red zone, it's the end of the, progress. Because this Lumen Christie Titan defense, like as soon as it's at the 5, the field shrinks and they know what's coming at them, and they've been able to really, really stand up tall and firm once the Glads have gotten inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, number 10, Logan Decker, slowed him down before he was stood up and then shoved backwards.
Got to look for matchups here. There's a spread formation here, 3rd and down.
Enders.
That's Cam
Sellers?
Sellers. Yeah, he's down.
He's close to the goal line.
And we got another 4th down coming up.
So, Coach Charles, 4th and 1, it looks like. What would you like to do? 4th and 1. You're doing decent moving the ball this possession, but you've also seen what happened earlier.
Because you went for it on 4th down earlier in the game, you were forced to go for it here. So you got to go for it here on 4th down.
Does the 14-0 play into that too?
Yeah, and you've already made your bed with this strategy, so you got to go for it.
Looks like a miscommunication on the handoff. He's going to be sacked. And, again, mistake.
Yep. That's the second time the Gladiators have had a misfire down at the 1-yard line. And, unfortunately, you can't do that when you're playing the number 1 ranked team in Division 6. And
Endres just turns around, and there's nobody there. All 3 backs looked like they had gone up. Not even looking for the ball, almost like they were looking to block, while he was looking back, looking to pitch it off.
Yeah, there's certainly some sort of miscommunication there between quarterback and running backs. Maybe they were a little anxious to get that play off. They had about 12 to 13 seconds left on the play clock before they snapped it. But now it's time to bow their back and get a stop.
After the loss on downs, be 1st and 10 Titans from the 5.
And that's going to be a delayed game against the Titans, so that'll be half the distance to the goal. They're saying that they should have reset the play clock, but they're not going to get that.
Yeah, Crowley was asking the official. He pumps the hand up. Oh, we're going to get a replay on that stop.
Yeah, here's the look on what we saw. Bringing it back once again. Yeah, all 3 running backs went to their respective spots, and Tyler Endres was kind of left there to fend for himself. So clearly miscommunication. And this defense is going to have to get a
single
stop.
Coverage out on the left.
Yes, it is.
They're going to pitch out to Williams. He'll lose a tackle, jumps another one. He'll get at least past the 5-yard line, maybe the 6.
Yeah, so that's a nice pickup of that penalty yardage, getting that
back.
Oh,
Williams.
yeah. And, only one time have we seen Williams run inside the tackles. It was on that touchdown run that he had for the 2nd touchdown, but everything else has been outside the tackles, trying to get to the edge. The 98-yard touchdown run was to the left side, just where they ran that toss sweep, too. So they want to get Williams in space, and they've been doing a good job. And you can see the Gladiators' defensive approach. They're going to go man across the board on the perimeter so they can put more defenders inside the box.
A nice pass out to the flat. He's got a 1st down and more to the 25-yard line.
That's Decker.
Nice reception in run by Logan Decker.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about right there. When you put that many guys up near the line of scrimmage to play the run, they're able to run that boot and slip, and that's what Decker did right there. And it was a nice pass. Putting it right on him was Timmy Crowley.
Something to look for. We had one of the Glads was getting close to him before he made that throw. So if you get a little bit more rush to the quarterback, too, maybe not as much time to get the throw off. Crowley's got Williams in motion. Single man screen out there. He loses one guy in the flat and then runs right back into the same guy where he's tackled for a gain. He ran about 15 yards for a gain of 2.
Yeah, that was Tyler Cadlick out there who Williams made him miss initially on that little shimmy shake move, but Cadlick got back into position to bring down Williams. You can see that the Titans now are realizing that the Glads are going single coverage out on the perimeter. and they're making an effort now to get their playmakers in one-on-one matchups on the perimeter like you just saw there with Williams.
And as the flow of the game has gone, you're seeing Lumen Christie start to open it up a little bit more, where we haven't seen too much from St. Francis yet because the mistakes have been costly so far.
Certainly.
Pitch to Williams.
That's a nice play by Wildfong.
Nice job, yeah.
I mean, Wildfong.
Nice job by the end.
Wildfong set the edge there, not only shed his block, but brought down Williams for about a 6-inch gain.
And I was just going to say, Wildfong and Carolus, your two ends, making sure that you get out there and nobody can get around that edge.
And, Eric, how different would this game feel? I mean, 14-0 still feels close. If the Gladiators are able to punch in one, maybe two of those touchdowns or, those fourth down plays, this game has been pretty even so far.
The coaching voice in me says I never like to talk about what ifs, but, man, there's a lot of what ifs in this game in this first half. What if they had scored? What if they hadn't given up the long run?
Ball on the ground.
Well, ball on the ground again. Quarterback keeps it, fakes a pass, and then tucks it and gets a first down.
That's like the third or fourth time we've seen a ball on the ground. The Titans have been able to get on all of them. The Gladiators had one inside their own 2-yard line, and the Titans got on that one as well. So another what if.
Yeah, the ball didn't even get to the quarterback. Luckily, he ran up there and was able to grab it.
And that's a good ad-lib play made by Timmy Crowley there because, well, a lot of quarterbacks at that on a 3rd and 5 would have panicked. He calmly cleaned it off the carpet, picked it up, and got a first down.
I believe Crowley's a senior, correct?
Correct.
So obviously veteran leadership. Crowley's dropping back. He's going to go deep. He's got a man. It's complete at the 30. And dropped down at the 25.
Yeah, that's Cash Callahar. Got in the seam between the Gladiator defense, and Crowley put it right on him. And that's one where when you have a wide open man like that, you got to put it right on him and stick at him with the ball, because if you try to lead him too much, oftentimes you overthrow it. But he put that right on Callahar in stride.
We're under 4:30 to go in the first half. 14-0. Lumen Christie over the Gladiators. At halftime, please join us for the Grand Traverse Hauling halftime show. Charles and I go over halftime stats and talk about second half strategies.
And first half analysis as well.
Crowley going to hand off. Handoff is to Isaac Rayberg.
Here's that replay of that nice pitch and catch from Crowley to Callahar. You can see Callahar right here slipping right up the middle, and Callahar reeled it in at about the 25, and that's where the Titans have it now.
And St. Francis definitely got to have a stop here. No more points. Hoping to get the ball back with some time left. Crowley pitches out to Williams. He's got a first down. Slowed up. He was slowed up by Tyler Cadlick.
Yeah.
Before finally brought down.
Looked like Ben DeCarlis got in there to finish him off, but man, I got to give a shout out to the left side of the Titan offensive line. Big number 58 pulled there, and he really paved the way. Antoine Baker, 58 for the Titans. You see him pulling from that left guard spot out on that pitch. I'd like to run behind big old Antoine as well.
Under 3 minutes to go.
I do want to mention Kadale Williams playing with a heavily bandaged. He dislocated a ligament in his thumb in the first game of the year.
Williams has the ball now. He spins, trying to elude a tackler. Gets maybe another yard before he's brought down.
But, yeah, that little nuanced information there against the Pontiac Notre Dame Prep. First game of the year, Kadale Williams dislocated a ligament or pulled a ligament in his thumb, had to have surgery on it, so that's why he's wearing that heavily bandaged green hand club, if you will. And you can see it from where we are located here above the press box, but certainly not impacting his running tonight.
What a nice open area above this press box, too. Nice spot for our broadcast tonight. Again, another beautiful night of high school football. Oh, going to reset. There we go. Pitches to Williams, and maybe that Maybe that wrap had probably bobbled the pitch a little bit. Slowed him up.
So this is going to bring up a third down for the Titans, and third and about 4. You know, I just want to be curious here, Eric. What do you think the Titans would opt to do here if the Gladiators stop them on this third down?
You know, if they're stopped by the Gladiators, I think they just continue to do what they're doing. I mean, they've been firing off the ball. I think they try to stuff them, and I don't let up.
I think this is a toss.
Williams, toss.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Touchdown. Jackson Lumen Christie.
I mean, that's the play. That's the play that the Gladiators have to stop.
Charles Romo Striel with another play call on the night.
I mean, that's the play right there that leading into the game, I said they got to be able to stop toss and anything outside on the perimeter. And it's so hard to do that. And Kadale Williams, with his speed and vision, is so hard to bring down.
Andy Salazar with the extra point. That makes the score. Jackson Lumen Christie 21, and St. Francis area will take a quick break and be right back. You're watching Next Level Broadcasting.
Travers Catholic Federal Credit Union in Traverse City. We make banking secure and convenient with biometric logins and remote deposit capture. Whether you need loans, mortgages, or credit cards, we've got you covered. Manage your finances effortlessly with our online banking services. Grow your savings with our competitive rates and savings products. Experience the difference with Travers Catholic Federal Credit Union. Visit tcfedcu.org for more.
Welcome back to Jackson Lumen Christie. Eric Huffman and Charles Striel. Thanks for joining us tonight. The Titans have taken a 21-0 lead over the Traverse City St. Francis Gladiators. 1:21 left to go in the first half. And Charles, I know you called the last play for the Titans, but now if you're St. Francis, 1:21 left, obviously you want to try to get something on the board if you can, but just to get something sustained or just to maybe cut down the mistakes for a drive.
Yeah, I'll tell you about that after this kick. So
Cadlick on the return?
Yep. Best case scenario for the Gladiators would be a double dip. If you're unfamiliar, double dip is what Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots made famous during their dynasty. You get the ball here. They have 1 minute and 18 seconds left to go in the second quarter. You go down, score a touchdown. You get the kickoff to start the third quarter. You go down and score another touchdown. That's double dipping. You will put 14 points on the scoreboard, hopefully, and make this a one-possession game. In order to do that, they need to hit some more chunk plays. Harrison Shepard has a pair early on in this game. We need to see some more from some more Gladiators.
Endra's out of the spread. He's got Shepard for a first down. 35, 36, and that's where he'll be dropped.
So far the Gladiators are liking the matchup that Harrison Shepard has been creating, whether it's been just sending him up the seam. That time it was a straight drop back. They like that matchup, obviously. Look to see them get him or maybe Cam Sellers involved. Right now, one-on-one at the top of the screen.
Yeah, and trips to the left. Hurry up offense. 1 minute to go. Endra's going to keep it. He held on to his blocker.
Yeah.
Nice chunk play by the quarterback. He's past the 50.
Had multiple plays of 20 yards on 2 of their 4 possessions.
Looks like, are we going to, and we're going to get a timeout by the Gladiators. Gladiator fans and families, we know that sometimes your teen drivers get in the occasional fender bender or put a transmission out of order if trying to drive a manual. When those occasions occur, trust the pros at Redmond Automotive to get your ride back on the road as quickly as possible. Full service and family owned and operated for over 35 years. Redmond Automotive. 50 seconds left in the first half. Again, join Charles and myself for the Grand Traverse Hauling halftime show. Give you some first half stats, talk about first half highlights, second half strategies, get some scores from other games around the area. 1-5 Elk Rapids is at 1-5 Tawas. Something's got to give tonight down in the Tawas area.
A lot of stuff going on in the Northern Michigan Football Conference. in all divisions.
First down, Glads. Enders going to keep it. Gets another 5 yards on first down, and they'll take, looks like the Glads will take yet another timeout. Established in 1956, and ever since, Team Elmers has been committed to building better communities. And they're to be bringing you the Team Elmer's hardest working player of the game tonight. Team Elmer's tagline, building better communities, and bringing you the hardest working player of the game.
That's right. Team Elmer's, that hardest working player of the game, will announce that right around mid-fourth quarter during tonight's broadcast. And, well, if you're just now tuning in, you see it's 21-0 on the scoreboard this game, and the score are not indicative of how close and competitive it's been. Eric, I mean, I think we can definitively say that the Gladiators are 2 plays away, literally, on fourth down from, like, the 1 yard line from being 21-14. And right in this game, you've got to be excited for about 95% of what we've seen here if you're a Gladiator fan. It's just about finishing these possessions and capping them off with points.
Yeah, you know, and if you're just joining us or haven't seen the whole first half, this score could be totally different than the 21-0. Enders dropping back, gonna air it out. Oh, in between 2 receivers, gonna fall incomplete.
Yeah, he had Lisinski running the wheel, and he had Isaac Kerr on the deep post. And he kind of put that one, looked like he was looking for Lisinski on the wheel. And if he throws it earlier, he's got Kerr clearing into the middle there on that post. But no harm, no foul, just an incomplete pass, as fortunately the Gladiators had good spacing on that route concept.
Third down. Enders out of the gun. Likes to keep it. Look, almost, was that kind of like a two-handed pass forward as he was afraid to be sacked?
Yeah, I mean,
they're giving him the reception, I believe.
He had to get that one out. It's going to move the chains. Got to clock it. And that's a really smart play by the Gladiators to get organized quickly. And a nice headsy play by Enders to be able to deliver that pass. I mean, it looked like my volleyball set, the way that he threw that ball.
Well, and you also had coaches and staff from Jackson Lumen Christie talking to the officials and whatnot. Was that a completed pass or not? So for the Gladiators to get up there and get the next play off too, obviously no replay, but to not worry about any of the extracurriculars on the sideline or whatnot and get the next play off was big.
Our producer's got a big smile on his face as he just saw the replay. So we'll be able to cue that one up at halftime as well. But right now, Gladiators trying to put some points on the board. 26 seconds to go.
Whistle blows.
I think we've got another timeout taken by the Gladiators.
See some pointing around. We marching back. Delay a game against the Gladiators. Take them back 5 yards.
Interesting there because they had clocked the ball, so it's now second down. But on first down, they clocked it, and they must have just not got the play away.
And we also have play clocks at both end zones.
Right.
Second long. Enders out of the gun with a spread set up. He's looking for Shepard. Shepard was coming in on a slant, and he threw it out to the flat.
Yeah, just trying to hit that for right around the 10-yard down the field marker. Just trying to get a catch and run, maybe catch it, get the first down. That way the chains will stop as the chains move. Third and long.
You got to be careful, too. Looks like no more timeouts for St. Francis, so you've got to obviously play for the sidelines.
Yep. Or make sure you get the first down so the clock stops when the chain moves.
Enders elects to keep it. He's down to the 40. Eludes one tackler. He's running for the sideline, and he runs out of bounds about the 28-yard line.
Yeah, nice job by Tyler Enders to kind of just tuck that and run. The whole side of the field was wide open. Lumen Christie playing a man defensive concept
Yeah,
there.
Just 3 rushers that time.
And the Gladiator offensive line doing a good job of holding up. I'm not sure what happened. Given that principle, the Titans should have had a linebacker or 2 just kind of hanging around in the deep zone there, but Ender's doing a good job of making something happen with his feet.
10 seconds. Enders. Nice play out to Sellers, and he gets out of bounds, but 5 seconds left.
Yeah, right now I think you either got to go for an end zone shot or line up your field goal unit. From where they're at, it would be about a 38-yard field goal.
Enders brings his group into the huddle.
You know what you could do, well, they don't have any timeouts, so you can't go hard count here, but maybe it's just something short and quick to the sidelines to try and get 3 or 4 more yards, and that looks like the final timeout taken there. So our unofficial count was a little miscued, but Josh Scheller is going to take a timeout because this is a critical play here because, as I mentioned before this drive started, they do get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. So if you're somehow able to put some points here, you would feel much better about your position in this game going into the halftime locker room. And I think overall, the Gladiators got to feel pretty good. Offensively, they've had some chunk plays. Defensively, they've given up 1 big play. Other than that, they made the Titans march the length of the field pretty much. And then, you know, they had the fumble on the 2-yard line, which the Titans punched in for a touchdown. So, I mean, this game has been predicated and has swung rapidly on about 3 single plays.
You know, and taking the 98-yard runaway or whatnot, I'd be curious to see what the stats look like once we get into halftime, and I'll be able to talk to the people out in Next Level Land about that too at halftime.
Next Level Land, I like that. Is Captain Hook there as well?
Yeah, he could be, as long as he's not giving me the hook. 5 seconds. Enders out of the gun. He's got his man. Looking for a wild fong. It falls incomplete, and that'll bring an end to the first half. After 2 quarters to play, the score, Jackson Lumen Christie Titans 21 and Traverse City St. Francis Gladiators 0. We will take a break and come back for the Grand Traverse Hauling halftime show. You've been watching Next Level Broadcasting.
All right, guys, here's what we get.
BC Pizza, hometown handmade gourmet.
Coach, what do we do? We get BC Pizza.
BC Pizza, BC Pizza.
At American Liner Systems, they have 3 main goals in mind. They want to do the best possible job for their customers, ensure farm and industrial safety, and protect the environment all at the same time. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, they have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our freshwater clean and our forests green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, ARC collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in Northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. engineered to be stronger. Our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Excavating has been providing residential and commercial excavating services in northern Michigan for over 32 years. Their services also include shoreline work as well as commercial and residential snow removal. Based in Traverse City, their services extend throughout the 5-county area, but would love to hear from you about a larger project from outside of the area as well. With a goal in mind to provide the best result for their customers, be sure to give them a call at 231-929-9259 or visit them online at popexcavating.com.
Outdoors? Do you like action, being part of a team, and big machines? At Team Elmer's, we're not just building roads and infrastructure, we're building dreams and communities. And as a 100% employee-owned company, we value every employee owner with a commitment to excellence and a culture where everything we do it with heart. Every day brings new opportunities for adventure. Apply now at teamelmers.com/careers and be part of something extraordinary.
The Grand Traverse Hauling and Junk Removal know how to help you in times of need, whether you are in the middle of a remodel or just have too much clutter in your life. They work hard to clean up your living space in no time, and if you want to tackle the project on your own, simply call them to drop off one of their nearly 24 dumpsters from 6 cubic yards in size and larger. These folks love what they do and love to help you too. So give them a call today at 231-649-5696 or visit them online at www.grandtravershauling.com.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, bark collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in northern Michigan for over 35 years.
All right, guys, here's what we got.
Pizza, BC Pizza, hometown handmade gourmet.
Coach, what do we do? We get BC Pizza.
BC Pizza, BC Pizza.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Traverse Catholic Federal Credit Union in Traverse City. We make banking secure and convenient with biometric logins and remote deposit capture. Whether you need loans, mortgages, or credit cards, we've got you covered. Manage your finances effortlessly with our online banking services. Grow your savings with our competitive rates and savings products. Experience the difference with Traverse Catholic Federal Credit Union. Visit tcfedcu.org for more.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Welcome back to Jackson Lumen Christie. Eric Huffman along with Charles Streel. Thank you for joining us for the Grand Traverse Hauling halftime show. And Grand Traverse Hauling is your go-to source for any medium to large-scale junk removal needs in northern Michigan's Northwest Corridor, specializing in hauling away your unwanted materials and other items from junk removal, foreclosures, remodels, furniture, and appliances, and everything in between. Don't believe us? See for yourself online on grandtravershauling.com. And while you're at it, mention you saw their commercial on Next Level Broadcasting and get $25 off a large dumpster rental. And Charles, I know we were talking at halftime real quick. You know, the score is not indicative of how the game has really gone.
No, not at all.
You know, and looking at some of these stats, I mean, you know, Lumen Christie's out rushing TC 128 to 115, but that's not a lot. Passing, Lumen Christie 54, St. Francis 67. Total yardage 182 to 182. It's been a game of small yardage mistakes that have turned into huge mistakes. By the way, the score is.
Well, you just said it right there, Eric. I don't think I can put more exclamation marks on this statement that I'm about to present to all of our viewers watching here. Total yardage 182 to 182. We're totally even in terms of yards gained for each of these two teams at halftime. Yet it's 21-0, and this game, even though that the score is lopsided, it can be summarized on about 4 different plays. And I'll do that for you right now. It was on the opening possession of the game that the Gladiators had it, 4th down and goal. They needed to get to the 1-yard line for a first down. They weren't able to pick up a yard. And then on the very next play, Kadale Williams took a house call for 98 yards all the way. And then following that, the Gladiators had a 3-and-out. The Titans weren't able to get it. They went with a 3-and-out. They punted. Gladiators had it back deep within their own territory, inside their own 5-yard line. They fumbled on the 2. Kadale Williams punched that in for a 2-yard rushing touchdown. And then the Gladiators were able to move the ball all the way down the length of the field once again. Harrison Shepard was featured on that drive as well. Tyler Endress hit him on a nice seam ball in the middle of the field as one of their big chunk plays during that drive. The Gladiators got it all the way down to the 2-yard line and went for it on 4th down, and they weren't able to punch it in yet again. So those 2 4th-and-goal stops for the Titans, those are the 2 main plays of the game right now.
And also close to the end of the first half down at this end, they also procedure penalties too. Get it inside the 10, and then you get a 5-yard penalty to bring you back. And that kind of hurts the momentum.
Yeah, it certainly does. But one thing the Gladiators have been able to do, they've shown a propensity and an ability to move the ball here up and down the field. They've been doing it with the same rate and consistency that the Titans have been moving the ball. So the Gladiators will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter, and we just saw before halftime they were moving it down. Unfortunately, the clock was their enemy, and they weren't able to finish that drive off like I know they would have liked to do so. Another big key point that we want to mention for the Gladiator offense is that down 21, a 3-score game, they're going to have to lean into the right arm of Tyler Endress a little bit more. He's shown an ability to put the ball on the money here when he's needed to do so, most recently on that last possession. They're going to have to rely on him and then get some big plays from a couple of their skilled position players like Harrison Shepard and Cam Sellers to pop some big runs or passes in this second half.
If they can get something sustained, like something I saw in Sheboygan last week, once St. Francis got rolling with their game last week, it was play after play after play. There wasn't a lot of breaks in between. They looked fresh. They looked hyped up, and they looked ready to go. They've got to be able to hype themselves up in the head to get ready to go back out in the second half against, again, the number 1 team in Division 6.
Statistically, an even game. Unfortunately, the Gladiators had 2 turnovers on downs and a fumble within their 3-yard line. Those are the only separating factors in this game, and I don't want it to make it sound like I'm mitigating the errors that the Gladiators have made, because the penalties this season have plagued this team. And against championship caliber teams like we see in the Lumen Christie Titans here, the Gladiators can ill afford to make those same types of errors. We've seen the errors happen against Berrien Springs in week 3. Even though that they were able to dust off Kingsley 2 weeks ago, they still had 3 turnovers in that game, Eric. So right now, with the fumble deep inside their own territory and unable to execute on those 4th downs, those turnovers and the turnover on downs have come back to haunt the Gladiators once again. So I guess the silver lining here is that they've had these opportunities now once in the first half here in week 3 versus Berrien Springs that they now need to be able to flush what happened in the first half and come out and play a very clean second half, because we've seen the defense. We haven't even started talking about defense, because so far the defense has only really truly given up 14 points because the offense fumbled and turned it over on the 3-yard line one time.
Yeah, and the defense, they gave up that one big play, and we talked about early on too about getting those edges and setting those edges. They didn't that one play. And again, it cost them. It's really been a game of inches and mistakes so far today.
Inches and mistakes. And, well, we do want to highlight one player so far leading the way for our Team Elmer's hardest working player of the game. That's Tyler Cadlick.
Absolutely.
And Matthew Rylson. Matthew Rylson single-handedly made 2 tackle for losses, I believe, on like the 2nd or 3rd defensive possession of the game. So those two players right now leading the way in the clubhouse, if you will, for the Team Elmer's hardest working player of the game here. But we still have got 24 minutes of football to determine that award and the result for this game between the Jackson Lumen Christie Titans and the Traverse City St. Francis Gladiators. Eric, just from an outlook perspective, you know, the Gladiators, this is usually the hardest game on their schedule.
Yep.
And they've gone toe-to-toe with them outside of some errors. You know, the yardage stats are even. What do the Gladiators need to do, in your opinion, to not only keep the yardage totals the same and play the Titans evenly, but just not make those critical errors?
Yeah. Take it for what you will. I mean, you know, Sheboygan isn't Jackson Lumen Christie.
Right.
But I think you've got to go out there and just play football.
Yeah.
Go out there and have fun. Play open-minded football. Again, they were firing off plays. They were rapid fire plays. They were doing multiple sets. It was inspiring football, and they need to get that back in their headspace again before coming back out on the field. And I think they can do some damage in the second half, because it should not be 21-0.
And they will receive that third quarter kickoff, so they won't be up against the clock. They won't be, you know, deep within their own end zone, hopefully. We've seen Jackson Lumen Christie multiple times have touchbacks, so the Gladiators most likely will be getting the ball, you know, at their 25-yard line. So they'll have a clean slate, if you will.
Yeah, I don't think they need to do a Dan Campbell, but they need to open it up some.
Right. And, you know, what we've seen that's been effective so far for this Gladiator offense is going north and south versus this Titan defense. A couple times they've tried to run their patented jet sweep to Cam Sellers and Harrison Shepard, and it's been just absolutely stuffed out. So maybe the Gladiators have to go with a little bit more of a spread option. We haven't seen the big play yet from home run hitter Cam Sellers, where he's able to get loose into the secondary and put that track speed on display yet.
No, but also, too, like that big seam to Shepard up the middle, too. Shepard could also be dangerous if he can get in behind that second level of defense. Yep. Yeah, quick score update. Charlevoix leading Mansalona right now 22-0. And right now we're going to take a quick break. Thank you for joining us for the Grand Traverse Hauling halftime show. We will be back after a few short minutes. You've been watching Next Level Broadcasting, simulcast on nextlevelbroadcasting.net.
The Grand Traverse Hauling and Junk Removal know how to help you in times of need, whether you are in the middle of a remodel or just have too much clutter in your life. They work hard to clean up your living space in no time, and if you want to tackle the project on your own, simply call them to drop off one of their nearly 24 dumpsters from 6 cubic yards in size and larger. These folks love what they do and love to help you too. So give them a call today at 231-649-5696 or visit them online at www.grandtravershauling.com.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Outdoors? Do you like action, being part of a team, and big machines? At Team Elmer's, we're not just building roads and infrastructure, we're building dreams and communities. And as a 100% employee-owned company, we value every employee owner with a commitment to excellence and a culture where everything we do it with heart. Every day brings new opportunities for adventure. Apply now at teamelmers.com/careers and be part of something extraordinary.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, bark collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog. not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in Northern Michigan for over 35 years.
All right, guys, here's what we got.
BC Pizza, hometown handmade gourmet.
Coach, what do we do? We get BC Pizza.
BC Pizza, BC Pizza.
At American Liner Systems, they have three main goals in mind. They want to do the best possible job for their customers, ensure farm and industrial safety, and protect the environment all at the same time. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, they have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our freshwater clean and our forests green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
Excavating has been providing residential and commercial excavating services in northern Michigan for over 32 years. Their services also include shoreline work as well as commercial and residential snow removal. Based in Traverse City, their services extend throughout the five-county area, but would love to hear from you about a larger project from outside of the area as well. With a goal in mind to provide the best result for their customers, be sure to give them a call at 231-929-92.
Welcome back to Jackson Lumen Christie. Second half kickoff underway. Reseed at a 10-yard line. You lose one tackle. He's at a 30, 35. Oh! One shoestring away from possibly breaking it for a touchdown.
Hey, that's Tyler Cadlick there. I talked about him at halftime being in the clubhouse along with Matthew Rowson for our hardest working player. And if he has some twinkle toes there, he could have maybe danced out of that tackle. He might still be running for a touchdown. That was a well-designed kickoff return for the Gladiators. Let's see what they can do here on their opening possession.
A little Kadale Williams two-step through there, and we'd been all set. Mr. Endres going to set his offense. First possession of the second half. Nice run by Shepard. He gets a good gain on the play, possibly 7-8 yards. Nice job on it.
You know what's interesting, Eric? That's the exact play they ran to start the game.
Yep.
That's the same exact play that they ran to start the game. Harrison Shepard.
As I'm watching it on our replay right now.
Yeah. Harrison Shepard, first play of the game, took it for 20. This time he takes it for 8. That's the same play. Let's see if they come back to that or just flip it and run it to the other side of the field, which would be the strong side of the field on this play.
Great smell of campfire in the air tonight.
Yeah, it's nice.
Andrus, hands off. He's got Shepard. First down. Past the 50-yard line, about the 49.
Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now joining us, the Gladiators just moving it into Titan territory. It's a 3-score game, but it's really been about a 3-play game. The difference in 21 points right now on the board is 3 plays. The Titans have stopped the Gladiators on 4th and 1 and 4th and 2s from the Titan 1 and 2 respectively twice. And the Titans have punched in a 98-yard run right after one of those turnover on downs.
1st and 10 from the 49. Endres has the spread working and flag on the play.
Yeah, it looks like Matthew Kane's going to get called here, jumping early into the as a false start.
Again, procedure. It seems to slow them down a lot this game.
Yeah, it's going to back them up 5 yards.
Again, just underway here in the second half. Eric Huffman and Charles Strail in Jackson Lumen Christie. Thank you for joining us on Next Level Broadcasting.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us on a Friday night.
Still got a couple games coming tomorrow still. Zinski's going to try the left side. He gets maybe a couple.
They say the ball came out at the end of the run. Did the referees blow the whistle and stop forward progress? That's the question. and it looks like the officials are trying to go in there to see what happened. I heard a whistle. And that's what the referees
yeah, and
are
I was
conferencing.
making my call based on hearing the whistle. Depending on what color you're wearing determines which way you're pointing right now. Looks like Glads will keep possession, second down.
Yeah, for the Jackson Lumen Christie Titans, I believe it was Josh Dumont that came in there and made the tackle.
Gladiators out of the spread. Shepard in motion. Ender's going to keep it. He'll get a couple on the play, be third and long.
Yeah, hard running by Tyler Enders, but Antoine Baker in there on the stop. Big number 58, Antoine Baker, not only playing that inside 3-tech position, but also playing left guard. He's made a couple nice blocks on offense in this game as well. Only a junior.
Are you in 4-down territory?
If this is an incomplete pass here, then no. I think you punt, try to pin them back deep. If you pick up 7-8 yards, then yes.
St. Francis, Enders looking to pass. He's got it complete. He's down to 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and dives forward to be down at the 2. Nice reception and run after the catch by Evan Bellinger.
Yeah, Evan Bellinger, they slipped him right out of the backfield. He takes it 47 yards, and this is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Gladiator offense here. But this has been the trouble
Achilles
area.
heel is inside the 5.
Yeah, they've been inside the 5 against the Titans. This marks now the 3rd time they've had the ball first and goal or close to it. Can they punch one in?
Nice pursuit by the Titans. They were able to get right in there and stop, and they're going to be a short loss on that play. Be second down, second and goal from the 4. And we'll have a replay from the last play.
Yeah, here's that nice pitch and catch to Evan Bellinger. They just slipped him out of the backfield, and he was wide open. And, you know, I think he was thinking touchdown there, Eric, but the Glads once again have it second down inside the Titan 5-yard line. They need to get points.
Yeah, the problem is they just got stuffed on the first down. Hand off.
Touchdown.
He dives forward. Touchdown. St. Francis Gladiators. Number 5, Braxton Shepard.
Yeah, nice job there by Harrison Shepard punching that one in 4 yards out. Gladiators are on the board, and I think we can say this on behalf of all Gladiator Nation. That feels good.
Did I combine? The 2 backs on that one?
You did a Voltron.
I did
there
a Voltron. Okay.
Between Harrison Shepard and Braxton Lisinski. We'll have to tell people if our viewing audience is below 25 who Voltron is, but we'll get back to that.
I heard they're going to make a movie. Shepard to hold. Wild Fong's kick is up. And it's good.
I mean, that's exactly what the doctor ordered for the Gladiators here. Put 7 points on the board. Offense looked good. And, here's that touchdown run by Harrison Shepard. I mean, watch this lead block, right side of the offensive line. Boom. You know, Ben DeCarolis in there. Number 51 coming across. Let me make sure. Yeah, Ben DeCarolis, and also, right side of the offensive line. We talked about it in pregame, doing a good job. That's Zach Winowicki and Luke Gorman leading the way, and Harrison Shepard finding pay dirt, following the blocks from the right side of the offensive line yet again.
So the Gladiators punch one through.
Yep.
You got it down to 21-7. Still lots of time to go. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, that touchdown drive took 4 minutes off the clock. So you got to like the results right now. And I think the Gladiators went into halftime feeling confident. I mean, we talked about it at halftime. The yardage total was even. The only difference were those plays at the 2 and 3 yard lines respectively.
Williams and Dumont back to receive for the Titans. That is not Williams this time. That's Amari and Clay. Clay will get it. He's to the 20. He's to the 30, 35, 40. And brought down right there at the 40 where they'll take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, Matthew Ralston on the tackle, but Titans with a nice return. Clay setting them up in pretty good starting field position at their own 40.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if they had him in there with if Williams is possibly hurt, but I see Williams coming back out there with his nice bright green wrap on his hand.
So the Gladiators scoring on their opening possession. Let's see if this Gladiator defense can get a stop here.
Crowley takes a snap. Hands off. He's got Williams. He'll get a couple.
Yeah, it looked like Williams was first met initially right about 2 yards downfield by Tyler Cadlick. And then Kylick and the rest of that swarming Gladiator defense was able to finish off Williams there. One thing I want to watch is, did this Gladiator defense continue to put their corners on islands out here, one-on-one, so they can put 8 men inside the tackle box? And if they have 8 men in the tackle box, will the Titans continue to try to pitch outside and get to the corner?
We got single coverage out on the right. Crowley's going to hit his man in the flat.
Nice tackle by Harrison Shepard out there to prevent that from being a first down.
Yeah, about a yard short.
And that's one of, that was a nice design because they put Sam Wildfong from that defensive end in a really lose-lose situation. He was out there in the flats guarding the fullback, and he decided to come off and put pressure on Timmy Crowley, and Crowley just flipped it over his head.
Yeah, that's just one of those where it's set up where they just wait and see what the defense gives you.
Big third down here for this Gladiator defense. You'd likely think 4-down territory for the Titan offense here. Got to watch this sneak.
Short yardage-wise, there really hasn't been an issue.
And there's the quarterback sneak.
Going to be close. As I'm standing at about the 50. Waiting for the official signal.
4th down.
Oh.
Well, that looks like they're moving. Yeah, we
First
had
down Titans. Just got to change the number there in their LED.
Yeah, we had a 4th down marker on the field, but as you can see where the ball is placed inside of Gladiator territory, enough to pick up that first down.
Coming up tomorrow on Next Level Broadcasting, 1-5 Gaylord is home with 3-3 Escanaba. Gaylord got their first win defeating Alpena last week for 51-0. And Escanaba lost to Marquette 28-7 last week. It's caught. 35, dives to the 31. Nice pass by Mr. Crowley.
Yeah, was that Cash Kalahar again? I believe it was. No, that was Adam Fuller. And one of the things that the Titans are starting to see now, the Gladiators are still staying in that man-to-man coverage. That time, Kyler Cadlick was given Fuller about 8 yards of cushion. When you have that amount of cushion, you can run slants like that all day long. And that was a nice pitch and catch there for the Titans.
Single man down on the right again. Hand off up the middle.
Woo, man, Ben DeCarlos coming in there.
He came flying in there.
Yeah, that was a great play by Ben.
Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. 5-1 Gaylord St. Mary's, an 8-man travels to 1-5 Mesick take on the Bulldogs. Snowbirds beat Pelston 62-14 last week.
That'll be a good one. That'll be a 5 o'clock kick. The Gaylord game will be a 6 o'clock kick tomorrow.
Crowley's got the pitch to Williams.
Oh, nice move.
Gets out wide.
Ball.
Oh, but fumble on the play. Did he get possession for going out of bounds? And he does. Gladiator football.
What a nice play. I think it was, let's get the replay. I think it was Harrison Shepard that came in there to knock that ball loose.
Yeah, good pursuit. Nope, not Shepard. It was
Lisinski.
Yep.
So Braxton Lisinski with a turning play in the game. And the Gladiators have something cooking here. Teams now even with 1 turnover apiece.
They got 5:13 left to go in the third still. And this game is very far from over.
Correct. And the Gladiators with a lot of momentum right now. So let's see if they can continue it here on this possession.
Endres got the handoff. Lisinski.
We got a replay. Here's the replay showing that fumble. It was Braxton Lisinski who came off a block. He was getting blocked on the far side, and Lisinski came off that, coughed it up, and I think it was Sam Wildfong who got on top of it and recovered.
Yeah, good pursuit.
And ladies and gentlemen, a score here, and we've got a game.
Flag on the play. It's just the dreaded, offsides on the defense. March them up 5 yards.
Yeah, so I think the Titans are still struggling with this cadence that the Gladiators are employing here. The down set, the whole offensive line goes down. And what you're seeing, the Titans are trying to shift to maintain their gap presence. And when they're shifting like that, they're encroaching into the neutral zone, thus drawing the penalty.
And there's been so much emphasis on offsides this year on all levels.
Oh, yeah. I mean, watch any type of football, whether it's middle school, high school, college, or the NFL. You're going to see, as we've seen tonight, a lot of laundry out there regarding neutral zone and all starts.
Press coverage on the left. Sellers going to get the handoff, though. Defense hung on, was going to make sure he didn't get around the edge.
Yeah, that was a really job coming in from the far side of the field to eventually make the tackle on Cam Sellers was Brady Mead.
Yeah, you had nice press coverage up there if he could possibly get a one-on-one on the left. But obviously he took the run play to the right, and Sellers just wasn't able to get around.
If I'm St. Francis right now, I'm taking that same play that they've been running to the right side of the offensive line with Harrison Shepard, flipping it and running it to the left side. They beat the strong side of the formation. Let's see if they can do it here on this monumental 3rd and 3. Need the 28.
Hand off to Shepard. Eludes one tackle. He'd be dropped right around the 30-yard line. Should be enough for a first down.
So when they need a first down, Eric, they're going to Harrison Shepard on the right side of the offensive line. You can bookmark it. That's where they want to go. That was the short side of the field.
I was going to say they even worked the short side, yep.
So now that they've picked up a first down, this is a 1st and 10 where they might try to slip in a play-action pass here. After moving the chains one time, they've kept it on the ground to do that. These linebackers, look how close these Lumen Christie linebackers are. They're within 2 yards of the line of scrimmage. Great time to slip somebody in the seam once again.
Zinski with the handoff. Short gain.
Yeah, but just I want to make that note because typically linebackers do not play 2 yards from the defensive lineman.
Well, and if you can, you want to do these dives and whams that'll keep sucking them in, and then kill them with the seam pass.
And we've seen that pass once to Evan Bellinger earlier on in the game, Harrison Shepard. They've been able to get inside the hashes in this passing game and do some damage.
Got 2 wideouts on this one. Pitch to Lisinski. Going to throw it back to the QB. Endres, he's got a little bit of a wall set. Dives forward. First down, Gladiators.
So that's 2 first downs on that possession. I thought when they initially had that play set up, he might be able to get more than that. But nonetheless, Anderson, the Gladiators moved the chains, moving the ball, inching closer to midfield here on 2 first downs, moving the ball, and they've pretty much dominated time of possession this third quarter.
You know, I did mention at halftime about the Dan Campbell, Ben Johnson type stuff. And
that was right there.
Yeah. First and 10, 1:30 to go in the third. Handoff up the middle to Bellinger.
And you know, the Gladiators' level of execution here in this third quarter, Eric, has been much, much better.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, they had a conversation in the locker room at halftime. Came out with head screwed on, maybe a little bit tighter.
Yep. A lot less nerves coming out to start the third quarter, and they've showcased that so far.
You know, and in 21-0, you got nothing to lose, too, at that point. Zinski with a handoff. He gets out. Can he elude the one? He's to the 50, 45-40. Down to the 30, and he's run out of bounds right there. Nice run and design.
Yeah, Lisinski picking up 25 yards there on that 2nd and 7. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered. This Gladiator offense is moving the ball with ease right now. That's their third down of this quarter, or this drive, I should say. And this third quarter has been all Gladiators.
40 seconds left to go in the third. 1st and 10 Glads from the 31. Shepard on to carry, up the middle for about 4.
Man, Shepard took a lick in there from Cassius Griffin. Shepard got about 4.5 on the carry, but paid the piper. But nonetheless, Gladiators putting themselves in very friendly second and third down so far on this drive. Let's see if they snap it once more before the end of the quarter.
Playoff, yep.
I bet they take this to the fourth quarter, Eric.
Get the playoff. Shepard with the handoff. Met right there at the line where he's dropped to end the third quarter. And so after 3 quarters of play, the score, Jackson Lumen Christie 21, Traverse City St. Francis 7. We will take a break and be right back. You're watching Next Level Broadcasting simulcast on nextlevelbroadcasting.net and YouTube, Next Level Broadcasting.
Outdoors? Do you like action, being part of a team, and big machines? At Team Elmer's, we're not just building roads and infrastructure, we're building dreams and communities. And as a 100% employee-owned company, we value every employee owner with a commitment to excellence and a culture where everything we do it with heart. Every day brings new opportunities for adventure. Apply now at teamelmers.com/careers and be part of something extraordinary.
All right, guys, here's what we get.
BC Pizza, hometown handmade gourmet.
Coach, what do we do? We get BC Pizza.
BC Pizza.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown cherry capital airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
And we're back. Thank you for joining us on Next Level Broadcasting. Eric Huffman and Charles Strail here. Jackson Lumen Christie. Titans lead Traverse City St. Francis Gladiators 21-7, getting ready to start the fourth quarter. St. Francis, much better job in the third quarter. Again, getting it down to 21-7 and looking to drive again to get this game closer. It is far from over. Bellinger up the middle. He keeps churning. He's going to push forward and take a few Titans with him before he's dropped down.
It's going to be a 4th and 2. A long 2 yards here for the Gladiators. They've gone for it multiple times on 4th down, and they have not yet converted a 4th down. Can they convert one here?
And do you get from the cow that's given milk and do the shepherd run to the right, or are we going to try something different?
I mean, you run that. If you run that play, you're running it into the wide side of the field. You're giving him a lot of room as they put the ball in this near side hash. I say go hard count, Eric.
Handoff.
I think he's got it.
I think he's going to be really close. Look from the side judge there. Looks like he's going to be good.
He needed 2, and it looked like he got about 2.5.
First down, Gladiators.
And I will say this, Eric. Watch this Gladiator offensive line. They're really starting to assert their dominance. Watch them move back this Titan defensive front. And the Titan defensive front probably outweighs the Gladiators by, 20, 30 pounds at each position. But the leverage that the Gladiator offensive line is creating with their combination blocks has been a thing of beauty here so far in this second half.
Enders fumble on the snap.
And the Titans got it, looks like.
Yep.
Man.
Yep. Recovery by Jackson Lumen Christie. Again, talk it up and talk so good, and then all of a sudden you've got that one mistake that just kills your momentum. As we wait for the replay.
Well, I mean, it's just one of those things where you're moving the ball, you're doing so well. You're controlling time of possession. You're moving them back from the line of scrimmage, and then something like that happens. And that's just the consistency that we spoke about, that the Gladiators got to be able to get under wraps here.
Still lots of time, 10:43 to go, and what you need is your defense to be staunch here and get a 3 and out. Make sure you get the ball back right away.
Man, what
Again,
a tackle by Harrison.
Yeah, right on Williams, too, to start it off.
So Harrison Shepard, they're right on cue, Eric. But it seems like the Titans are able to get 3 yards whenever they want it by handing it off to number 1, Kadeo Williams. Can the Gladiators get a stop? Turnover battle now swinging back in favor of the Titans, 2-1. And all 3 turnovers tonight have come in opposing territory. So that's an interesting little nitbit here. Teams have been moving the ball, especially the Gladiators here, but just shooting themselves in the foot at those critical junctions in the game so far.
Crowley going to roll to the right. He's looking for his man. He's got him at 38 and run out of bounds at about the 40.
Got a nice complete in there to Kalahar.
Nice patience by Crowley, too. He didn't have him right away, and I thought he was going to go to someone else possibly, but then they were covered, and he held it long enough for his receiver to open up. The 1st and 10, Titans from the 39.
It's a big possession here. They can get a stop without giving up another first down, get the ball back right around the 8-minute mark.
Crowley's going to hand it off to Clay. Gain about 4 on the play.
That was a good job there by Ben DeCarla, staying home, not getting sucked into all the eye candy that was going on in the backfield there. Stayed at home and just waited for Clay to run that one over to his area.
Get your fantasy team set up for this weekend?
I certainly do. I mean, I got it set up. I got it locked in. Injuries are going to kill me. But, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
That's how they play the games.
Williams on the pitch. He's going to have a first down and more. Shaking tackles left and right. Again, I talked about his feet earlier. He just keeps those feet going, and he gets 2, 3, 4 extra yards.
Yeah, I mean, he's so hard to tackle. I don't know if you could tackle him one-on-one in a phone booth. I mean, and him and Harrison Shepard right now are really mixing it up. Got to love the level of competition right now between 5 in white and 1 in green.
Yeah, he shook two shoestring tackles before he was finally brought down. First and 10 Titans, inside 9 minutes to go. Press coverage on the right. Crowley's got his man out wide. He'll be wrestled out of bounds after a gain of a couple. He's run out by Charlie Olivier.
Yeah, that was J.J. Brown. It's nice to hear Charlie Olivier's name called as well. He's coming back. First game in return for the Gladiators. What a game to come back, and you're going to play the number 1 team in Division 6. Olivier coming back from a broken tibia that he suffered in a scrimmage in the preseason versus Cadillac. It's nice to see 8 back out there on the field patrolling the middle of the defense for the Gladiators.
Crowley hands off to Williams. Eludes a tackle. He's going to get the first down. Even when he shakes the tackle, he's got the patience to see what's in front of him.
Yep.
And then most of the time he makes that right decision to make that next cut or move.
And so far he's been the single difference in this game. The Titans have had Cadale Williams, the Gladiators haven't. I mean, the amount of pressure that he's been putting on the Gladiator defense every time he touches the ball because of his ability to cut back and his vision that he has, it makes the defense feel a lot of pressure, that he can take it the distance at any point in time.
We're getting under 7:30 to go. It's 21-7, and you really need a defensive stop by the Gladiators. This is probably my Yoda moment of the night. They need to do or do not right now. There is no try. Williams on the pitch.
There's that one coming back.
Flag on the play. Down to the 20-15 and dives inside the 15-yard line. Let's see what the flag is.
Yeah, this should be a hold probably against one of the right side offensive linemen for the Titans. This will push him back 10 yards.
Well, we wait for the official call and get the march back, get everything reset. And in the world of D1 college football this week, number 24 Michigan is at number 23 Illinois. Interesting game. Michigan State is off this week, and then they'll be home for Iowa. I believe I'll be down at that game.
That'll be a fun one. That's homecoming for Michigan State there.
Western's going to entertain Akron. Central's going to play host to Ohio U, and your 4-1 Eastern Michigan is home with Miami, Ohio.
Okay, a little action.
Eastern, chance to go 5-1.
How about Indiana with a chance to go 7-0?
Absolutely.
Now 1st and 15, Gladiator defense looking for a stop. Interesting enough, the clock is still running here through that penalty as they are ready for play here.
Crowley sends a man out. Bubble screen out to the left. He's down to the 30, the 25, leans forward, and he should have a first down.
So that was Cash Kalahar out there, and that was just a simple numbers equation. The Titans motioned a man out there. The Gladiators didn't send a man out with them. So on the perimeter, the Titans had a 3-on-2, 2 blockers plus the man who caught the pass, Kalahar, and that's just a simple equation. And each one of those men out there secured their blocks, and Kalahar picked up 16 yards.
Clock obviously becoming a factor now.
Certainly.
And you got to think if they put any more points on the board, it's almost an insurmountable amount. But anything is possible, and then it starts with a stop right here.
Busted play.
Yep. Good decision by the QB just to eat that one, take the loss.
So does that go down as a sack?
It should.
Yeah. I believe that's the first sack of the game for the Gladiator defense.
Well, on that note, you got to give some props to the Titan offensive line then.
Yeah. And every time that they've been passing, however, they've been booting out. A lot of boot action plays.
Yeah, moving the line out.
Yeah.
And, yep.
I think definitely less than 5 straight dropbacks for Timmy Crowley here this evening.
Williams on the carry. Short gain on the play, almost to the original line of scrimmage.
So this 3rd and 11 is going to be a monumental 3rd down. Likely thinking that the Titans are in 4-down territory here, Eric, obviously. Or, depending on the proficiency and trust that they have in their field goal kicker, they might try to line up if they get 7 or 8 yards here and attempt a field goal.
Don't forget to join us for the Twin Bay Dogs post-game show. We'll talk about highlight statistics about the game. Maybe get a few players up here to talk about. Crowley's going to air it out. He's got a man wide open. He's going to ease his way in for a score. Touchdown, Lumen Christie.
Yeah, that was a beautiful route by Cash Kalahar. He faked the post and went to the corner. Just a little post corner route. And once again, Gladiators were in single coverage out there.
The DB was giving him 6 yards, and he got turned the wrong way. He turned in as the receiver was going out, and then there was no way to catch up.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough because you know you're in single coverage, so you're responding right away to any type of movement that you're seeing from the receiver. And he gave him a little hip drop, and he was in. That was.
And the extra point is good. Makes the score 28-7. Jackson Lumen Christie. Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport is your gateway to northern Michigan, and now is the time to fly TVC with the new year-round nonstop flights to Charlotte. Flying TVC will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Maybe you are looking for a fall getaway or have relatives flying in for fall colors or hunting season. Let TVC service you all fall long. Visit tvcairport.com for more info, flight reservations, and up-to-the-minute flight schedules for Allegiant, American, Delta, Sun Country, and United. Well, we've got another second to talk about Pop Excavating. Hey, Traverse City, can you dig it? Well, our fine friends at Pop Excavating sure can, specializing in septic systems, drain fields, house foundational footprints, land clearing, wintertime snow plowing, and much more. For your next large project, leave the digging to Pop Excavating. Visit popexcavating.com for more info.
So Gladiators once again down 3 scores, and it's once again hurry-up offense time. Gladiators have had no problem moving the ball here in this game. They've just been shooting themselves in the foot and unable to sustain drives once they've got into the red zone here in this game. That's the difference. That's the 3 scores are the 3 times that the Gladiators have either turned it over in the Titan territory or been stopped within the 5-yard line on the goal line.
Ooh, that might have been touched. But nonetheless, it is picked up by the Glads. Shepard's got it out to the 35-yard line when we'll take over 1st and 10. Traverse Catholic Federal Credit Union is your all-in-one financial service provider. Invest in yourself and those around you with the help of Traverse Catholic Credit Union.
Well, hey, I also want to give a shout-out to our friends at BC Pizza. If you're in the market or in the mood or just need to feed the family, you can look right at BC Pizza with their handmade hometown gourmet pizza. BC Pizza is a proud sponsor of Traverse City St. Francis football all season long on Next Level Broadcast. I'm getting hungry. We'll probably, maybe if they had a BC Pizza in Jackson, we'd be hitting that up coming home.
It needs some road food. What is it, a 4-hour drive home?
Something. Oh.
Ooh, he had Shepard in the middle and just missed him. While we're talking about sponsors, let's talk about Alpers Excavating. Alpers Excavating is a 4th-generation St. Francis community family that is proud to support St. Francis Gladiator football this season. Family-owned and operated and proudly featuring services for residential, commercial, municipal, and land development. Alpers Excavating.
So right there, the Gladiators slipped Harrison Shepard out into the middle of the field. They ran that play to success. Once with Evan Bellinger, once with Harrison Shepard. Just unable to connect the dots there between Enders and Shepard. That would have been a nice play.
Enders running out of the spread. Going to roll to the right. Intercepted. He's at the 45. He's coming all the way to the other side of the field. He's down to the 40. Now he's going to reverse his field. Lazinski's got a hold of him, and he'll be dropped right there at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice play made by Fuller. And Enders was rolling to his right, and he threw kind of not back across his body. He just put a little too much air underneath that throw. And, well, when you put too much air underneath it, Adam Fuller is going to pick that one. That's the 3rd Gladiator turnover in the game. And that one might be the nail in the coffin, Eric.
And obviously you got to try. You're going to try everything and try to do what you can do. And obviously came back to bite him on that play. And with 3:50 to go, it's probably the difference in the game right here. See, they've changed new quarterback out there for Lumen Christie, number 3, Benny Gaston, sophomore QB.
So Benny Gaston, cool story here. He was on the Lumen Christie baseball team that made it to the state finals, eventually losing. But I believe it was him that hit a game-winning RBI single against Charlevoix in the state semifinals last year at Michigan State.
Info Charles.
It's my job as the color guy. Color commentator brings that info.
Clay on the run. 25-20, 15, 10, 5. Untouched for the touchdown. Touchdown. Lumen Christie.
I tell you what, I don't know how Clay slipped through that initial tackle right at about the 35-yard line. He somehow got through it. And when he got through it, he hit the gas down the sideline. A really nice job of running by Clay.
Yeah, once he got over here into the side, like you said, he hit another gear.
And I got to say this, Amarion Clay will be the next coming of this Lumen Christie running game after Cadale Robinson graduates this year. Or Cadale Williams, yeah. After Williams graduates, Clay will be taken over.
With 2:59 to go, it makes the score 35-7. Titans over the Gladiators. Since 1983, PGO's Pizza has been serving their award-winning pizzas at Traverse City and all of Grand Traverse County. It tastes but shattering experience after each bite, and you can experience that 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. And with pickup and delivery service, there's no excuse to not make PGO's your next dinner selection. And if pizza won't suffice, let Magnum Hospitality spice up your dining experience at Red Mesa Grill in Traverse City. Red Mesa features the perfect complement of spices to fire up your taste buds, but don't just take our word for it. Try it for yourself at Red Mesa Grill in Traverse City.
I tell you what, Red Mesa Grill and Pigio's Pizza, between Pigio's and BC Pizza, anytime you need pizza, I mean, in Traverse City, look no further than Pigio's or BC Pizza, both pizza sponsors, allowing us to be bringing this game to you from the comfort of, well, wherever you find comfort.
Yeah, you know, I mentioned to Austin, our producer tonight, about the gluten-free pizzas that the places offer. Kickoff's taken at the 10-yard line. Inches his way up to 20, eludes tackler, 25, and dropped at the 27.
Yeah, good 17-yard there. Return by Isaac Kerr. Right now, with 2 minutes, 51 seconds left in the game, I think the Gladiators just want to feel as good as possible coming out of this game as they can. It's just one of those situations that they need to find some rhythm, find some momentum. Next week, they'll be taking on Benzie.
Yeah, they're at home. Their final home game is with Benzie Central. And then, you know, traditionally a tough game, maybe not as tough as this year, but you never know when they finish the season at Boyne.
Yeah, that Boyne game is going to be a good one. Hopefully trying to get all hands on deck for that game versus Boyne City Week 9.
Ender's going to hand off. Nice run by Lazinski's up to 35.
And moving the ball this evening has not been the issue for the Gladiators. It has been the critical errors that they've made relative to Lumen Christie not making those same critical errors.
Right, and I was talking with you earlier about it too, and I wasn't sure I don't remember if it was on air or off air or whatever. You know, for St. Francis, obviously they've had a lot of games on their schedule where their top players haven't played all game. Does that become a factor as the season rolls on, where you're not out there playing your best football for 4 quarters?
Well, I mean, it's definitely something that I would say Jackson Lumen Christie might also have the same implications in their schedule. I mean, the same case can be made for both teams. I mean, Lumen Christie has had some pretty lopsided scores on their season as well. So, you know, I think it just comes down to execution. And that's what I chalk this game up to, is executing at critical points and junctions in the game. Lumen Christie wins that, 4-0 at all 4 of those key different plays. And
flag
junctions.
on a play. I think the play setup's going to get the defense offside again.
You know, if you're grading this game for the Lumen Christie Titans, if you're the defensive line coach, you're not happy with the discipline that they've had at the line of scrimmage. I believe that's the 5th encroachment penalty against the Titans.
And even at 35-7, the Titans have a lot to go into and look at film and discuss going on for the rest of the season. Sellers on the handoff. He's got a wall in front of him. He's got a first down and more, past the 50, and tackle at about the 41. Nice setup and run by the offense.
Yeah, that was a nice job. A little student body right play. They give that one to Cam Sellers, getting into Titan territory. You know, I think next week the Gladiators will bounce back. Obviously, they won't be playing a team such like Jackson Lumen Christie once again, but you like the fight that this team has had so far and their ability and willingness to compete.
Well, we're getting down to a minute to go in the game, and we need to establish our Team Elmer's hardest working player of the game.
Yeah, I think that's an easy one for me. I think we got to go with Matthew Rylson here.
Absolutely.
Eric. I mean, early on in the game, he had 2 tackle for losses on a 3-down sequence on defense. So we're going to give the Team Elmer's hardest working player of the game this evening to Matthew Rylson, as we are just finishing up here. 30 seconds officially remaining in the game.
Don't forget to stick around for the Twin Bay Docs postgame show.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Reminder, the Twin Bay Docs postgame show. We'll have a couple of Gladiators joining us up here to talk about the game, and should be fun.
Should be the last play of the game. Shepard going to get tackled about the 30, and we're under 10 seconds. And as the clock winds down, we will hit triple zeros, bringing into this game. After 4 quarters of play, the score: Jackson Lumen Christie Titans 35 and Traverse City St. Francis Gladiators 7. Please stick around for the Twin Bay Docs post-game show. Charles and I will be here to talk about the game and have a few players up here to discuss the game as well. We'll take a quick break. Be right back. You are watching Next Level Broadcasting.
All right, guys, here's what we get.
BC Pizza, hometown handmade gourmet.
Coach, what do we do? We get BC Pizza.
BC Pizza.
Twin Bay Docks' exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Outdoors? Do you like action, being part of a team, and big machines? At Team Elmer's, we're not just building roads and infrastructure, we're building dreams and communities. And as a 100% employee-owned company, we value every employee owner with a commitment to excellence and a culture where everything we do it with heart. Every day brings new opportunities for adventure. Apply now at teamelmers.com/careers and be part of something extraordinary.
The Grand Traverse Hauling and Junk Removal know how to help you in times of need, whether you are in the middle of a remodel or just have too much clutter in your life. They work hard to clean up your living space in no time, and if you want to tackle the project on your own, simply call them to drop off one of their nearly 24 dumpsters from 6 cubic yards in size and larger. These folks love what they do and love to help you too. So give them a call today at 231-649-5696 or visit them online at www.grandtravershauling.com.
Traverse Catholic Federal Credit Union in Traverse City. We make banking secure and convenient with biometric logins and remote deposit capture. Whether you need loans, mortgages, or credit cards, we've got you covered. Manage your finances effortlessly with our online banking services. Grow your savings with our competitive rates and savings products. Experience the difference with Traverse Catholic Federal Credit Union. Visit tcfedcu.org for more.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
American Liner Systems, they have three main goals in mind. They want to do the best possible job for their customers, ensure farm and industrial safety, and protect the environment all at the same time. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, they have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our fresh water clean and our forests green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
All right, guys, here's what we get.
BC Pizza, BC Pizza, hometown handmade gourmet.
Coach, what do we do? We get BC Pizza.
BC Pizza, BC Pizza.
Excavating has been providing residential and commercial excavating services in northern Michigan for over 32 years. Their services also include shoreline work as well as commercial and residential snow removal. Based in Traverse City, their services extend throughout the five-county area, but would love to hear from you about a larger project from outside of the area as well. With a goal in mind to provide the best result for their customers, be sure to give them a call at 231-929-9259 or visit them online at popexcavating.com.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Outdoors? Do you like action, being part of a team, and big machines? At Team Elmer's, we're not just building roads and infrastructure, we're building dreams and communities. And as a 100% employee-owned company, we value every employee owner with a commitment to excellence and a culture where everything we do it with heart. Every day brings new opportunities for adventure. Apply now at teamelmers.com/careers and to be part of something extraordinary.
The Grand Traverse Hauling and Junk Removal know how to help you in times of need, whether you are in the middle of a remodel or just have too much clutter in your life. They work hard to clean up your living space in no time, and if you want to tackle the project on your own, simply call them to drop off one of their nearly 24 dumpsters from 6 cubic yards in size and larger. These folks love what they do and love to help you too. So give them a call today at 231-649-5696 or visit them online at www.grandtravershauling.com.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, ARC collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
At American Liner Systems, they have three main goals in mind. They want to do the best possible job for their customers, ensure farm and industrial safety, and protect the environment all at the same time. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, they have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our fresh water clean and our forests green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
Excavating has been providing residential and commercial excavating services in northern Michigan for over 32 years. Their services also include shoreline work as well as commercial and residential snow removal. Based in Traverse City, their services extend throughout the 5-county area, but would love to hear from you about a larger project from outside of the area as well. With a goal in mind to provide the best result for their customers, be sure to give them a call at 231-929-9259 or visit them online at popexcavating.com.
All right, guys, here's what we got.
BC Pizza, hometown handmade gourmet.
Coach, what do we do? We get BC Pizza.
BC Pizza.
Traverse Catholic Federal Credit Union in Traverse City. We make banking secure and convenient with biometric logins and remote deposit capture. Whether you need loans, mortgages, or credit cards, we've got you covered. Manage your finances effortlessly with our online banking services. Grow your savings with our competitive rates and savings products. Experience the difference with Traverse Catholic Federal Credit Union. Visit tcfedcu.org for more.
Experts at Grand Traverse Hauling and Junk Removal know how to help you in times of need, whether you are in the middle of a remodel or just have too much clutter in your life. They work hard to clean up your living space in no time, and if you want to tackle the project on your own, simply call them to drop off one of their nearly 24 dumpsters from 6 cubic yards in size and larger. These folks love what they do and love to help you too. So give them a call today at 231-649-5696 or visit them online at www.grandtravershauling.com.
The outdoors? Do you like action, being part of a team, and big machines? At Team Elmer's, we're not just building roads and infrastructure, we're building dreams and communities. And as a 100% employee-owned company, we value every employee owner with a commitment to excellence and a culture where everything we do it with heart. Every day brings new opportunities for adventure. Apply now at teamelmers.com/careers and to be part of something extraordinary.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Traverse Catholic Federal Credit Union in Traverse City. We make banking secure and convenient with biometric logins and remote deposit capture. Whether you need loans, mortgages, or credit cards, we've got you covered. Manage your finances effortlessly with our online banking services. Grow your savings with our competitive rates and savings products. Experience the difference with Traverse Catholic Federal Credit Union. Visit tcfedcu.org for more.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Today's game is brought to you by Redmond Automotive, Pop Excavating, Cherry Capital Airport, Twin Bay Docks, American Liners, BC Pizza, Alpers Excavating, Grand Traverse Hauling, Collar Clinic, 3 West, Team Elmer's, That's a Pizza, Traverse Catholic Federal Credit Union, Red Mesa Grill, PGL's, and Magnum Hospitality.